A close relationship with Diana and experience of being bullied by the press. Prince Harry's aunt has some thoughts about Meghan Markle. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shocked the world when they announced their decision to step down as senior members of the royal family and move out of the UK. As they transitioned into their new lives in California, Harry apparently remained close to his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, before her death. However, his bonds with King Charles III and Prince William reportedly remained strained. Since stepping down, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been determined to live life on their own terms. This includes raising their two children, Archie and Lilibet, out of the spotlight. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Harry and Meghan have received a fair share of scrutiny for their decision to step away from royal life. But there's one person who seems to be in complete support of them, and that's Harry's aunt, Sarah Ferguson. It's unclear how close Harry and Meghan are to Ferguson these days, but the Duchess of York seems to be very content with the couple's decision to move out of the UK, and she hasn't been shy speaking about it either. During an appearance on an Italian talk show in 2021, Ferguson said, "The most important thing, and I know Diana, if she were here, would say that, is they are happy, and Meghan makes him happy. And I love to see that little boy that cried at the funeral to have happiness now." During a 2021 interview with Good Morning America, Ferguson expressed a similar sentiment about the Sussexes, saying, "I personally would never be able to judge another, so I just am not like that. I wish Harry and Meghan so much happiness, and I know that Diana would be so proud of her sons and their wives."
I love Diana and I will always love her, as though she's here in person.
It's clear that Harry has a strong ally in his aunt, and Ferguson seems to have nothing but love for Meghan. Besides both being members of the royal family, Sarah and Meghan share something unique in common. The two have separately experienced bullying from the press and have subsequently spoken up about it. In 2019, Sarah discussed the negative aspects of social media and the internet and talked about past rumors regarding her relationship with Princess Diana. In an essay for Hello, Ferguson wrote, "Women in particular are constantly pitted against and compared with each other, in a way that reminds me of how people try to portray Diana and me all the time as rivals, which is something neither of us ever really felt." And in her 2021 interview with Good Morning America, the interviewer asked Sarah how she felt about Meghan's mistreatment by the press. Sarah stood up for Meghan, saying, "There should be no judgment on race, creed, color, or any other denomination." Meghan also discussed her friendship with Harry's aunt during her famous interview with Oprah Winfrey. In fact, Meghan revealed that Sarah gave her a last-minute lesson on curtsying prior to meeting Queen Elizabeth II for the first time.
And Fergie ran out and she said, "Are you ready? Do you know how to curtsy?" I said, "Oh my goodness, you guys."
It sounds as though Sarah has been a caring royal mentor to Meghan, and her support hasn't ended following the couple's move to California. For instance, in 2021, Sarah spoke to Entertainment Tonight about Prince Harry's upcoming memoir. While the book's initial fall 2022 release date has possibly been moved to 2023 following the Queen's death, speculation has been rife regarding the contents of Harry's book. A press release by publisher Random House stated, "Prince Harry will share for the very first time the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him." Ferguson only had kind words regarding Harry's memoir and Meghan's children's book, The Bench, telling Entertainment Tonight, "I think the fact that Meghan's written a children's book is really good. Well done her. Because anyone that sits there writing a book, it's really hard." She then offered her take on Princess Diana's youngest son, stating, "With Harry, I think he's got a lot to say, and really, I think Diana would be really proud of her sons, and their wives, and the grandkids." Overall, the Duchess of York's opinions about Meghan and Harry are clear.